And welcome back to the Integrated Media Center here on the campus of Geneva College. I'm Chris Matthews, the Sports Information Director here at Geneva, and today we are joined by the female Student Athlete of the Week, Jessica Kelosky, who is a familiar face, I think, by now, a sprinter on the track and field team that broke your record for the third or fourth time, I don't know, in the 60 meter, however many times that you broke it again, 7.82 seconds, I think, which is continues to be the fastest time in the PAC, and is also now, I think you're up to 13th, tied for 13th in the nation in the entire Division III. So that's pretty impressive stuff. So congrats, and thanks for stopping by for just a minute. Now, I know you finished kind of the regular season portion of the indoor season. You've got the PAC championships coming up next week. Kind of what's the mindset of yourself and the team going into that meet? I think you guys finished third last year, and so I'm curious what you guys are thinking coming into that meet next week.
Well, I think obviously our goal is to win as a team, and especially for this meet, we like to just make sure everybody is doing the max amount that they can. Like, I'm going to be running a lot and focusing more on like earning points, and I think everybody is going to be trying to do the same, and hopefully it'll pay off and we might win. So.
Yeah, well, following in that kind of mindset, I know your specialty is the 60 meter or the 100 meters in the outdoors, but I know you also run a number of other events. What other events do you run, and kind of how do you balance training for all of those different things?
Well, I run the 400, the 200, and then I do the relays, so the 4x4 and the 4x1 in outdoor. And at meets like the pack meet, whenever I am doing 4 or 5 races, I've been focusing more on cooling down after my race. I think that helps just with recovery and getting ready for the next race. And hopefully I'll be able to keep it together at this meet and recover well. So,
how much time do you usually have in between events? I suppose it probably varies depending on which event it is, but do you have a quick turnaround on a couple of them? Or
some of them, yes, but at the pack meet, like, I'll be running the 400, and then directly after will be the finals for the 60, so I don't really get too much recovery time, but hopefully I can keep it together for that.
All right. Now, we mentioned you're 13th in the nation, tied for 13th, which qualifies you for the national meet coming up next month, if you can stay, I think, within the top 16 or 18, so you're right on that edge. What would it mean for you to be able to qualify for the nationals? I'm assuming that was probably something that you were kind of aiming for coming into this year, maybe?
Yeah, it would mean a lot. I mean, that's obviously the biggest goal that any of us in D3 want to reach, so I don't know, that would mean a lot. But nothing's guaranteed, so I just have to keep working hard and running faster. So.
Sure. Well, switching gears a little bit, I know you're student teaching. This is your last semester here. Tell me a little bit about who you're working with, what ages you're working with, how that's going.
Well, I am in a learning support classroom right now, and so I have kindergarten, first and second grade. So it's been really great. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy working with my teacher and also my students. So I'm going to be sad whenever I move on to my next placement. But
so how do you keep energy after dealing with first and second graders and then having to come and run track in the afternoon after your day is done? That's got to be kind of taxing.
It's hard, yeah.
Well, I always finish with the final 4. I kind of forewarned you ahead of time. 4 kind of random questions.
Yes.
Just give me the first thing that pops into your head. Now, I know you don't live on campus, but you've been to Alex's a few times. What is your favorite food station, the one that you know is generally pretty tried and true?
The dessert. I like the dessert.
Oh,
definitely.
man. That is the first time anybody's mentioned the dessert.
I like the ice cream.
Now that you say it, it makes total sense. Would you rather have an 8 a.m. class or a night class?
Ooh. 8 a.m. probably.
Nice.
Just that I have the rest of my day to do nothing.
All right. Do you have a nickname on the team? Anybody call you like JK or Kelosky or JK?
Not really. They
Nothing?
just call me Jess. There's no nickname.
All right.
Thankfully.
No, that's fine. That's fine. And then lastly, what is your favorite social media platform? Twitter, Instagram. If you could only choose one for the next month, which would you choose to live with?
Probably Twitter. Twitter's the
right.
best in my opinion.
Oh, nice. All right. Well, thanks again. Congratulations on breaking the school record again, although I guess it's your own school record at that point. But we do appreciate you stopping by and taking a minute or two, and we're looking forward to seeing what you guys accomplish next week at the Indoor PAC Championships. That will do it for this edition of the Student Athlete of the Week. I'm Chris Matthews. This is Jess Kelosky. Until next time, storm on.